자, 아침에 보통 책들도 좀 읽겠습니다. 15 secrets successful people know about time management. For me, I don't want a non-family member living in my house, and parenting is my first value, so I want to do it myself as much as I can. The new teacher book, Finding Purpose, Balance, and Hope During Your First Years in the Classroom. I designed a lesson in which I talked about my own experience with adults and anger, and shared a poem about a parent's angry outburst. Heal Your Body. I go beyond my parents' limitation. I am free to be the best me I can. The company of one, while staying small, is the next big thing for business. With the company of one, which can be profitable at any size, such slow but sustainable growth makes sense. Knock your socks off prospecting, how to cold call, get qualified lead, and make more money. Things you've done in the past for this prospects company or for companies like this. Making sense. Conversation on conscious morality and the future of humanity. When I'm out and about in the world, I usually have to make the case for utilitarianism, or at least that you should consider that perspective. When I'm out and about in the world. Anybody can wish for riches, and most people do, but only a few know that a definite plan, plus a burning desire for wealth, are the only dependable means of accumulating wealth. Burning desire for wealth. The wisdom and the teachings of Stephen R. Covey. Too many human relations formulas are sunshine philosophies, which sound simple and logical, and do work when environmental conditions are freed of the storms of life. Launching reading. If it was not very interesting, put this number on the left. how to. The scientific approach to getting healthier as you get older. Coffee can bulk up mice, but no word yet on older humans. Outsmarted your brain. Why learning is hard and how you can make it easy. For example, you may think that a career as a musician would be quite fulfilling, and you may be quite capable, say in the top 5%, but the job market for professional musicians is very small. The brain, the story of you. In a different twist on Ulysses' contract, some people arrange things so that a violation of their promise will trigger a financial donation to an anti-charity. Rejection proof. How I beat the fear and became invincible through 100 days of rejection, finding meaning. Exactly what to say. The magic words for influence and impact. Finishing this process with a question that is effortless. To answer is the key to gaining a rapid response and a positive outcome. The easier the question is to answer, the easier you gain your decision. The art of non-conformity. Live the life you want, set your own rules, and change the world. The greatest secret of success is to go through life as a man who never gets used up. Inner Science, the new science to unlock your brain's hidden power. This is no accident. The 7 habits of highly effective people. Principles of impulsive communication. The heart is region which region knows not of. Thrive, finding happiness the Blue Jones way. Does your workplace environment facilitate meaningful work? Dare to prepare how to win before you begin. I really turned every interview into a learning opportunity. On managing people, if you answer the truth, here's an uncomfortable fact. Uncomfortable fact. You are probably not uncomfortable. You are probably not. Perfect praise for letters of recommendation. On her own, Catherine learned the history and the craft of journalism by reading anthologies and taking Professor W's journalism elective anthology. The Real Leadership Lesson of Steve Jobs, a reverse innovation playbook. Speed to insight, speed to the insight. Why bright kids get poor grades and what you can do about it. A 6-step program for parents and teachers. I don't think it'll work out, but I do like the science, so I guess I'll try it. How do I start? The power of self-confidence. Become unstoppable, irresistible, and unafraid in every area of your life. No one was going to do it for me. The positive shift. Mastering mindset to improve happiness, health, and longevity. What is so hard about the midlife period? How to be your own best friend. Do you really think failure will make you lovable? Boundaries, energy. The complete mind-body program for overcoming chronic fatigue. Over time, a sleep cycle that is out of harmony with the basic natural rhythm will necessarily lead to chronic fatigue. Page-a-minute memory book, a never-fail system for remembering everything. Look at the 10 words once or twice. Reader, come home. The reading brain in a digital world. Each would have its place. Moreover, children would learn what is best for different learning tasks. A suspicious mind. Why we believe conspiracy theories. Here's the trick. Everyone had actually watched the exact same movie. How loud can you bop? Could you ever forget to breathe? Happy no. Billionaire traders. How everyday people are beating Wall Street at its own game. There are many different techniques, from candlestick to moving averages, but if you stick with one technique that you've identified and use it over and over with the proper risk management, I think you can definitely make money in this market. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Learn. Life's greatest lessons are gained from our losses. It keeps us young. It keeps us young and alive and full of hope. Desire. The desire to learn is a great motivation to keep on living, whether you are a child first exploring the world, a worker, a prisoner, or an elderly person in the December of life. It keeps us young. Magnificent mind at any age. Natural ways to unleash your brain's maximum potential. Treat anxiety, depression, memory problems, ADD, and insomnia. After 6 couple sessions, the wife learned how to express her needs upfront, and she found a very receptive man upfront. Soul communication. Opening your spiritual channel for success and fulfillment. When forgiveness is viewed by itself, it is not complete. It is not. Stop white people like the enormous guilt over child labor meant that white people started to stop wearing Nike shoes. What about the big stuff? Finding strength and moving forward when the stakes are high. Then why you have more information, you'll come back to the topic and reflect again. And Landers 101 and make things better. Because you took the time to write, countless people will be more compassionate about the large individual they encounter in their daily lives. How successful people grow. 15 ways to get ahead in life. Too many people are willing to settle for average in life. whipping it together. We like to have pepperoni without mold. On speaking well, how to give a speech with style, substance, and clarity. A digression about something I often asked. The law of the garbage truck, how to respond to people who dump on you, and how to stop dumping on others. Do declare your work a no garbage truck zone. You can make a difference. The happiness of the project. All you have to do is read his collected letters. The startup of you. Adapt to the future. Invest in yourself and transform your career. You can, in other words, deliberately increase the quality and quantity of career opportunities, even if you don't know what and where they are just yet. My choice, though, would definitely be option B. Let's change the school system drastically. The challenger sale, taking control of the customer conversation. Now that we've discussed the important role of the frontline manager in this story, it's time to turn to some of the implementation lessons that we've learned from helping companies to build their own challenger sales organization. Please look after my mom. Those blue galvanized iron gates, they're painted peeling. So the culture kids growing up among worlds. While the early chapters in this part focus more on how parents can help, Chapter 17 speaks directly to what a sponsoring organization or corporation can do to help the families of their employees. And then Chapter 19 wrap up our work. Wraps up our work with a specific suggestion for what ATCKs, their families, friends, and our therapists can do to help put life into perspective, especially when they may have no help or language while going through this journey. Stick together, a simple lesson to build a stronger team. Tomorrow's words are consistency and the hope. The inner rebel across the political spectrum. All is well. Heal your body with medicine, affirmation, and intuition in a normal eye. The Code of the Extraordinary Mind. This book will make you question everything you thought that you knew about your life.